Detroit Lions have a shiny new weapon here in Isaac TeSlaa that is really positioning himself to be a day one component of this offense, be a day one weapon for Jared Goff alongside Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams and Tim Patrick as well. And in this video, I kind of wanted to break down some of the film from last night, focusing on him, but also looking at some other things as well. And here's a play where they're going to go into a full slide play action to the right side of this formation. Now, the reason that you do this, okay, is you're going to see all these offensive linemen, they're going to slide, really sell the run to this side of the formation. Now, that is going to force the second level defenders to bite down, overcommit to the run. Now, as that is happening, TeSlaa is going to be running this crosser over the middle of the field. This guy, his job is to take away this man. Okay, so you're going to see he's going to kind of run right at him. So as this play kind of occurs, all of those linebackers, or at least two of them over the middle, they overcommit to the run. We also have a flat by the tight end on, crossing the formation. And then look at this. Wide open is TeSlaa because he was able to generate some separation off the man. And then look at him turn up the field, lower the shoulder. I mean, this is perfect execution. Great play call here. And once you see that safety come up into the box, man, you're just hoping that he bites down on this full slide. A bootleg out to the left, works out perfectly. Great job by TeSlaa after the catch to turn up the field and go. You can tell he's got a real burst. Okay, watch him catch and then watch the acceleration as he's turning up the field. Beautiful job. Outrunning people, out hustling people. Great job. Again, very high on TeSlaa. Believe he had a catch right after this one as well. So let's break down that one a little bit. Before we dive in, comment down below, who are you most impressed with? I know the Lions kind of got, demoralized a little bit. But who are you guys really impressed with in that game? And who are you looking forward to seeing in the next couple of preseason games? Whether it be Hendon Hooker or whether it be Isaac TeSlaa. Just let me know what you guys think. Who should we be looking out for next? Let's kind of dive into this video a little bit. Now, I know he had another rep, right? Receiving the football, catching the football on offense. But sometimes doing the little things matters the most in terms of earning yourself a role on this team. Whether it be as a wide receiver 4 or a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 6, or maybe a gunner, right? And I think Isaac is a dude that doesn't care exactly what his role is. He's just happy to be here and he just wants to work. So look at this rep here on special teams. He's going to be the guy on the bottom of your screen. Let me actually take myself off the screen so you guys can see this a little bit better. But look at this rep. He's going to fake to the outside, right? And then boom, stops on a dime, gets his opposing player to kind of overcommit outside. He bounces back in, and then look at the speed and the separation ability to get past both of these guys and go make a play on this side of the field. Again, these are the things I love to see from a rookie. Whether it be on offense, whether it be on special teams, you have to be able to affect this game. I feel like he does it at a high level. I mean, he gets there, he forces this fair catch opportunity for them, and doesn't allow them to get a return opportunity. I mean, if he was blocked, right, if this guy was in front of him, and they had an extra blocker here, he's not fair catching this. He's going. He's going. So, TeSlaa, even though, right, just special teams, this is still a major point of emphasis for the Detroit Lions. They're going to watch this clip and be like, okay, not only can he play offense, not only can he, be a target for a quarterback in an offense, but also he can contribute in multiple different areas while being held, by the way. Great separation, great speed for that 6'4" frame. Yeah, this is a guy that just seems like he's going to be a good fit with this team. Now, we also have a weird angle of another Isaac TeSlaa catch here that I really liked. It really can showcase his route running ability. Watch him get to the top of his route. You're going to see his head kind of start to trend to the outside. Now, this is a technique wide receivers do to really get this DB to, freeze up for a second because you don't know exactly where he's running. So, boom, you can see the head twist to the outside just a second, snaps it back to the inside, and then boom, gone. Puts this defender on skates, right? Breaks his ankles. Beautiful job here. This is the separation ability that he has. And again, being able to do this at 6'4" is beautiful. Finds the open space. You can even see him look for the open space of the defense too. Look at him turn, look. Okay, no one's over the middle. Turn, look. No one's still here. Let me just keep attacking, giving myself or giving my quarterback an open window to kind of throw this ball. I mean, it is beautiful. Now this clip right here actually came from Will Upton on Twitter. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. But really quickly, guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering this Detroit Lions team throughout the entirety of this year's offseason, which includes training camp, but also these preseason football games, right? We're going to be breaking down all 22 coaches' film for the regular season. I don't think they released any during preseason, but once regular season games are here, we're probably going to be breaking down some more Lions videos for you guys. So make sure you guys join the family. Turn on post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post one of these videos. And with that being said, let's break down a couple more things. I know TeSlaa only had a couple of catches, 2 catches, and we already kind of witnessed both of them on crosses over the middle of the field. He had a good rep on special teams. But let me see if I can find anything else that we could show. Here's another play that I felt like I needed to show you guys, and probably will be the last one of this video from Isaac TeSlaa. Again, they didn't play him too much later on into the game. But right here, we get a 1-on-1 matchup. We see this safety start to move up just a little bit, which tells us this guy is probably in a midfield close type of coverage. But the one thing you want to do as a quarterback is not stare down one certain defender, because what that would do is that will move this guy. This guy's job specifically is to read the quarterback's eyes. So what we're going to see is a go ball by Isaac TeSlaa. Now, if this is press man coverage with no safety up over the top, this is beautiful. So as a quarterback, like let's just say Jared Goff, for example, right? What he would do is he would look anywhere else, whatever the route would be, right? He would look on this side of the field to gravitate this safety over, but knowing that he has a 1-on-1 matchup here. But what the quarterback does wrong is he drops back, looks at the safety, right? Fine. But as he does that, he immediately looks to the right side of the field, which starts to move that safety over. And as we look at the safety, okay? You're going to see him go to the middle, and then boom, he breaks to the outside because that's where Kyle Allen is looking. So instead of moving the safety in the other direction, he moves him to Isaac TeSlaa. And then what ultimately happens is he throws up the yes-no read. It looks like there's late separation there. If it was on the front of that pylon, maybe you have a catch. Ultimately, not a great throw. Safety gets the interception, and that's a turnover. Okay, now I don't mind when you have a 6'4" weapon like Isaac TeSlaa. I don't mind the opportunity. I don't mind throwing him the football here. But when you overlook it, create 2-on-1, it's just not a favorable matchup for the most part. And it also was not the greatest throw in the world. But he knew the entire time that's where he wanted to go with the football versus press man, one high, just wasn't good enough. Good play by Tony Jefferson. But again, you could tell they really are focused on getting this guy the football, and the QBs trust him in situations. So that's a good sign. So let me know what you guys think about his opening game as a Detroit Lion. Give it a letter grade, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.